Okay, welcome everybody to another stream. Also, thanks a lot for the followers I got during the last time. Really appreciate that. I think for this stream I already prepared something like a sci-fi cityscape sketch. It's very rough, but I think with the last sci-fi painting I wasn't too happy with that, because I think stuff like that requires a bit more planning, and yeah, I kind of did that. Also, I wanted to get a bit rid of the anxiety, and therefore having something already prepared, yeah, that makes me a bit less anxious. So let's try. For this, I basically imagine like a night scene with lots of bluish colors. So let's try to do that. Might be even a bit. It's not that easy to get the color of the sky right. Also, it might make sense to separate the sky and all the other layers so that I can selectively paint over. Also, I want some kind of gradient. Not sure about clouds or something, but for now let's just get something going, and then we see where we go from there. I don't know, maybe if I see that some lines are way off, I will go back and do some more sketching. But for now, I think this works okay. But let's see. Okay, let's just create a new layer for the city elements, just to get a bit of a feel. If I work too much with white color, I tend to get a bit colorblind and not really realizing what the piece needs. So let's just, I mean, it might be a tad dark, but still we should separate like foreground, midground and background. Hey Andy Hart, welcome to the stream. Found ranking us for your favorite movies. Okay. What kind of drinking games do you do with movies? Like I can imagine every time Jedis are mentioned in Star Wars you drink something. But I think then you would be like wasted pretty soon. think I want to, yeah, separate that this way. This makes a bit more sense. Yeah, if you do that with a lot of rings, I think you both will be wasted pretty soon. But it's a great trilogy. I also can watch it over and over again. It's just so great. I don't think any new fantasy movie even comes like close to what Lord of the Rings did. I also think it will be pretty hard to beat with anything else. I think if anything, there should be like a completely new franchise, but studios don't do that anymore. Means some people seem to like the new Dune. I haven't watched it yet. I'm a big fan of the old movie by David Lynch, but haven't watched the new one. But I don't consider this like really fantasy. It's more like a sci-fi movie, yeah. Yeah, wasted is understandable, especially yeah with extended editions. Yeah, totally get that. I totally get that. So with this one, I already know that I want this area here to have like a really bright element to it. With this one, I'm not too sure. Maybe I keep them dark, but this means that we have to like keep those side rather in the lighter tones. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, a lot of people have that high tolerance as soon, not as soon, when they're young, but as soon as they turn like 30, this all goes out of the window. And currently, I can't drink like more than 1 or 2 beers, and I'm not sure if it's because of the alcohol or because of histamine, like an ingredient which is found in beer and wine. Maybe this is what's screwing me over, but basically I get like headaches from hell, so I kind of avoid that. Twilight, okay. I actually haven't watched that one. Haven't watched that yet. So for starters, I'm not too big on vampires. But then again, it is like a... How do you put that? A bit of a pop cultural thing you should have watched, I guess. I don't know. Basically I want to have some people walking here, so I need a bit of contrast. Also it makes sense with the light poles I added there. But then again, I don't know if I want everything to be this blue tone. For sure I want to darken the sky, I think, a bit. I think I accidentally did some greenish tint there. Okay, what's your one for the Star Wars trilogy? I can imagine some things, like I said. But a lot of possibilities with this one, I guess. I want to introduce some warmer tones, but I'm not sure this is the right moment for that. Let's just develop everything a bit more before we dive into that. Oh, there's a lot of text. That sounds actually like a lot of fun. But still, I think the chances of being wasted before the movie even ends are pretty high. I think this one should maybe be a bit darker because it's so much in the foreground. 3 movie. Okay, so that basically means you both have a lot of stamina if you can do that for all 3 movies. I mean, nowadays it would be like 9 or something. But if you ask me, just watching the, how's it called now, 4 to 6 is enough. Don't need any more. Okay, that's why it wasn't working. I mean, like I said, I don't really know too much about Twilight besides the like pop cultural stuff everybody keeps citing. But still, also with this one, I feel it's it's pretty heavy. It seems like a lot of drinking going on. Harry Potter, yeah, my girlfriend made me watch the movies. And also she tried to communicate with me. So romantic, she wrote, okay. Have I misunderstood that? Twilight, yeah. I don't know if I want to watch that. But again, to Harry Potter, so yeah. I watched that and I really like the music. Like, I mean, it's John Williams, obviously I'm gonna like it. Regarding the movies itself, I don't know. It's a mixed bag for me. I really understand why people are, how do you put that? Also, I kind of need to grid for a moment. Because they like grown up with this, and for them it's a trip down memory lane. So I think that's a little bit too much. Well, yeah, doesn't matter. Just get it thrown down. Can erase it later. So yeah, it's a trip down memory lane for some, but for me, I was even a little bit too old when the first, I think even when the first book hit the shelves. So I didn't really get into it, and I can view that now through the lens as an outsider, which might be an okay mindset if you want to review it or something. Not that I have any intentions of doing that, but when you watch that, you lack that certain attachment to it. Yeah. Can't do anything about that. Yeah. All those games seem really focused on getting wasted. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. I still think the sky is a little bit too bright. I mean, it should be bright, but yeah, I think it's too bright. It seems like the beginning of the night. Or is that okay? It's not that easy. Maybe I can get a curves adjustment here. I hate to work with those things. Why is that? Channel mix, is it right? No. No, that's not what I wanted. How's this called? Curves here, okay. I mean, darkening everything down is even a quite nice idea, I think. Yeah, I think I will keep that. But I need to duplicate that. Merge that down to the first layer and merge it to the second layer. No, it's okay. I mean, basically, we try to select movies we hopefully both like in most of the cases. And even if I don't like anything, I will still, if we decided to watch it, I will usually power through. Except when the movie is like really, really bad. But usually when this happens, we both tend to agree. Do we? Okay, most of the times. I also want some variations in the silhouettes. I don't want solely human silhouettes here. Like there should be some kind of a little bit more weird alien stuff, I feel. But for now I'm just trying to get the composition right, which in itself is pretty hard. Very weird tangent there. It's too much there. I can imagine a lot of like little lamp elements here, but adding them now would be really not beneficial at all. I first have to solve like the main composition. After that I can get into those details. Maybe we can add some light elements here. Also like the doors should be lighter. windows too. Now with stuff like this, it usually takes longer. And as I said, with the one painting where I wasn't so happy with, I just realized those paintings need a lot of planning. If I want to do something cityscape really perspective heavy, it's still pretty hard for me to freestyle it from the ground up. I need some kind of foundation, and after that I'm not really confident, but I think I can pull something off. But yeah, as I said, it takes a bit of time. I have to be careful to follow the grid here. Let's just get rid of the grid and the sketch. I really dislike those white spots. Gotta get rid of them. I feel like something above here isn't quite working. maybe we could try to introduce some sky color here. Gotta do it this way though. Yeah, maybe. I want to have some more color variation here. For now it looks very monochromatic, which is okayish, as this should be a night scene. But I feel like there should be a bit more variation here. I'm pretty sure that I want to push that even more in the background a bit. I think the angles of those upper parts, they create a very weird tension, so let's get rid of those. Okay, I have to delete some sky here too. It should be the other way around. No, that's okay. Yeah, those elements are not really spaced evenly. Maybe that's also why I had this feeling that something was a bit off. Yeah, I'm a bit fighting with the brushes here, I think. Well, I think the overall values are okay-ish. I have this problem that I introduced very soft edges, and now I'm a bit fighting to re-establish hard edges, which isn't something I typically run into when doing landscape stuff, because my process of doing things is usually the other way around. I don't know. I kind of really want to introduce some light elements, but then I feel when I do that, I'm basically ahead of time. I should do that later. I also feel like that maybe I should merge down the sketch with the painting, so that this whole finding the edges game gets a bit easier. I think I will do that. Let's... Oh, do I want to? Such a hard decision. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Actually, not like that. Also, thanks for joining the stream. I hope you have a little bit of fun with our cyberpunky Cityscape, which I just started, so everything is pretty rough at the moment, but I will try to iterate on it and hopefully we'll get to something usable. Also, maybe save that. I tend to forget to save, and then sometimes Affinity likes to crash on me, which is obviously not what I want. I constantly want to add lights here and there, and I'm not completely sure if that is the right call. Okay, that was a quick visit. But that's okay. I totally get it. No. I kind of want some minor plane change indicated here, but hard to tell which way exactly this should go. But here I'm pretty sure that I want to have this separated. Maybe, yeah. Something like that. I'm pretty sure that I want some separation here. Maybe that's too much, I don't know. Looks weird, but also a bit of a wrong selection here. Also, welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying this little cyberpunk cityscape that I'm currently doing. Still in a pretty rough stage, as I mean, I didn't just start, but basically stuff like this tends to take a little bit of time, so I guess we have to be patient a bit and don't expect like full results in one stream. So far I actually kind of like it. But some things are still a bit off. I think, what should I do? Should I do it like that? Yeah. I knew this wasn't gonna work. I need another layer. I think I need to reintroduce the people here, because that plane should be a lot darker. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy the little cyberpunk painting I do now. As I said, it's in the early stages, so don't expect that to go like hyper crazy realistic anytime soon. Also, I'm not that much of a guy who paints his painting really super detailed. But let's see where we take this. For now I'm trying a bit to control the values. Also I should check the... I feel like the values here could be a bit darker, like in the foreground. Or not. Maybe just the silhouettes. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the lights there. I don't want to completely ruin them. So let's get rid of the grid real quick. I mean, merging down the sketch layer with the normal painting layer solved some issues. I don't know if it saved me time in the end. Maybe we can have some shields here. Not shields, like signs. The signs. I mean, I could try to introduce some other lightning color. Yeah, I think this like rave green, like a really glowing one. It works okay. What do you need? This. Hi Johannes, nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, currently I'm struggling a bit with values and perspective. I think the atmosphere is kind of nice, also matches the music a little bit. But I think it needs a lot more like light elements. Actually, that's not too bad. I mean, it wasn't exactly what I was going for, but okay. Yeah, maybe we try that and just paint over the areas which aren't working. Like maybe even overpaint the pillars here. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overdo it, but then again, I need a little bit of that, of these elements here. I have no idea. I don't know. Not too sure about the color. Maybe have just one in yellow. Thanks, Giannis, for the follow. So nice. Have you actually created an account solely for this? Oh, that's so cool. Really appreciate it. Thank you. But then have a look. Twitch is actually pretty neat. You can find all sorts of cool stuff here. I mean, it's a lot of it is gaming related. But I do know that you also like those old school Super Mario kind of things. I can really recommend somebody like Third Wall, I believe is his name. Also Barbarous King. They have really great Kaizo hack type channels. I tend to watch them a lot. Yeah. Okay, I figured that out. So today's stream is so far pretty calm. Not a whole lot going on, but that's okay. Still a lot of stuff to solve here. A lot of stuff not really quite working. Also, I really don't like the line weights here. It's part of the problem when merging down layers. I mean, you get those edges, but then again you have to reiterate on a lot of the lines. So might not be worth it. Not a fan how this looks. Yeah, I don't really know what to say at this moment, as I'm fighting a bit with the image. I think the main composition is okay-ish. Yeah, it's not great, but it's okay. Oh no, I hate when that happens. Affinity sometimes randomly switches to another layer, and then I have to pick up the pieces. I think we should have some reflective light here. Yeah, actually that's a lot better. I also have to calculate those main street lights, which are currently not really lit. I could try to get some lightning effects baked in, but for that I have to look for those, and I constantly mention it. One thing I don't like about Affinity is the management of the brushes. Yeah, I don't know if I will keep those, but yeah, basically just adding things over and over again, checking if they're working or not working. Yeah, that's that's the name of the game. But especially with those lightning elements, it's kind of, first of all, it's easy to overdo, and another problem is when you have them baked in, it makes painting on those other elements really quite tricky. I mean, you already saw that when I was working here with those fuzzy lines. Yeah, I think we should go back to work there. If you have so many overlapping things, it gets very tricky to get all those elements right. Also, I need some light elements from the lanterns. But they can also maybe wait until I have fixed other more important compositional issues. Doesn't work as intended. Okay, I think now it's okay-ish. I want to have more of that purple going on. I like that. Yeah. I think one issue I have with the piece is that even though I know it's nighttime, and if you look at nighttime photos, they are supposed to be very monochromatic, but still it's a bit flat at the moment. I mean, I could add like all those tiny lightning elements, and some will work, some won't. But again, this doesn't really solve the problem of the main image. Like sometimes you're just working on details rather than on the big picture. And with drawing, the most important thing is getting the composition right. If the composition falls apart, you're basically screwed. You can paint over that like a million times and it won't improve a lot. Yeah, you mean this one here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I actually don't want any like overwhelming detail here, because the focus of this piece is clearly, like, let me get a new layer, so it's clearly here. Yeah, so if I would detail this whole stuff the same way I detail this, it would create like basically a bad composition. You need to have some areas where your eye can rest, and some areas where where there's not much going on. But still, you are right in part, because as of now, it looks a bit too bright maybe for the emptiness that it has. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Let me delete this layer. So I can match that down. Also, this one, should we merge that down? I don't know. I think I delete it. Rather delete it. Even no, that's too much. I don't know, but I still feel like this is a bit too bright. There should be at least a drop shadow here. Let's insert that with a soft round brush. Yeah, I think that's better. I want to introduce some more shadowy elements. Especially when you think about it, the light is coming from this source, right? So this area here should generally be pretty dark, right? Also, when I'm doing dark and light elements, I'm not only thinking about where the light is coming from and what makes the most sense, but also that you want to have like this, all these mini areas where you go from dark to light to dark and then to light again. So, and if you, in order to do that, you have to like be like a director and direct the light. And not only should you care about what the physical probabilities are, not probabilities, physical, I lost the word. Anyway, not purely care about the physical properties, that word I was looking for. But you should also direct I feel like we should have an even higher gradient going on here. Like, okay, that's way too much, okay. I also need, no, wait, that's wrong. Is that right? Yeah. And shadow should be here, right? I also think we should add more purple everywhere. Yeah. Basically what you want to avoid in such a digital painting, obviously there's a lot of styles and you can do things in like a bazillion ways, but still you kind of want to avoid using pure blacks. This mostly leads to rather stiff images. And still we have a lot of blacks going on here. I need to adjust them, make them a bit more purplish. Usually when you are doing stuff like this, you have like orangey lights, and that works really well with blue with blue shadows. And if you have like blue highlights like I have here, it's not a bad call to go a little bit in purple area, like have, when you think about it, the bluish highlights, they are cold color. So basically you want something that contrasts with that, and having a reddish tint in the shadows basically gives you like additionally contrast, and that's a good thing. It's always so hard to talk and draw at the same time. I still struggle with that. Also, as some of you who already know me know, my mother tongue obviously isn't English, it's German, so that means that I have to translate what I want to say, all while being like pretty concentrated. And this isn't easy. Sometimes I get a little bit lost, but I hope you can deal with that. I feel like there should be some color variation in this market stands. I don't even like the cloth on top. Let's see. Oh, I have to do it that way. Okay, that's too much. Don't like that. I tried to match the colors with other elements. Yeah, something like that. I need the grid once again. As you can probably see, if you are not too familiar with painting, I use this perspective grid a lot. Basically did this before the stream, and it shows me where my vanishing points are. It is super useful. And I'm not sure I like it. Not sure. Something like that. I don't know. It looks a little bit misty, but I think that only adds to the atmosphere. So why not? Yeah, no problem. Thanks for staying so long on the stream. Hope you're doing well and have a good night, Johannes. Goodbye. I feel like there should be a gradient here. Not sure exactly where. Flies everywhere. I'm not really too happy with those elements here. Like, I imagine them to be like flags or something now. I don't know, still needs some work, but I don't want to obsess over it. Bless you! My girlfriend just sneezed. No. Head way too big. I feel like I'd rather need something like that. I don't know, it's reaching a stage where I gradually more and more don't like it. Let's just have a look how it looks in black and white. I don't like this area there. Something doesn't quite match. I think it has something to do with overall perspective and like relation to objects. Like this, those flags should be huge. I don't know, maybe get rid of them. Let me tell you something. How about some photo bashing? Not sure if this really works. Also, I have to this should match the perspective at least somehow. So okay, I need to delete that part for sure. And this just looks off in perspective. I don't know, the problem is that although this looks, I think, okay. I'm not too sure about the scale. I think the scale is a little bit off. Is that better? I think a little bit. I mean, I could try to incorporate some of those as more foreground elements, like this tower. Also need to delete that there. I don't know, it's hard to get right. Really hard to get right. Okay, definitely need to remove those lights. And here they don't really follow the perspective. Rather fix that with some painting or with another photo bash. Can't fix everything in one go. Pretty sure that won't work. Also, I like to have those. Okay, it should go there. Those lights in a rather greenish tint. I don't know if I like it. all this work, and now I'm on the verge of just deleting it. But I think it works okay, but maybe we need to separate this a bit more. I don't know what is the better call, to separate it by light, like more in the background. I feel like separated by dark is better. Something like that, and then maybe add some lights here. Boy, it's not easy. Could also try to add some stencil stuff, but I don't know. Just some windows. Can't seem to find any. No idea which one worked best. Currently don't particularly feel any of those. Okay, let's see. Let's remove like something like this. This looks very weird. No chance in hell this will look good. Now, tell you what, rather paint something here. Stencils don't always work. so maybe I think that was a very odd number, something like that. I don't know, it's halfway there, but still has some major issues. I don't know, did that really improve things? Second doubting, second guessing myself here. I think we could at least introduce something like that. And remove the really obvious green lights here. Now I feel like I have to introduce some blue lights here at the bottom. I need the other brush, this one. What happened there? I don't know. It's kinda really hard to tell which way I should go. It's a really tough call. I mean, I could try to reintroduce some green lights. On this side as well, but I overpainted it already. So hard to decide here. The problem that I have now is a problem of scale. I mean, I struggled with this for the most part of this image, but it's very obvious that this structure needs to be like gigantously big in order to work, but then again it's a little bit of the eye catcher, so that's why I fight with this. Maybe I have to get rid of it. Maybe there's no way to save it. I don't know. Searching for a simple solution. I'm pretty sure there is none. I feel like this should be lighter. It's so hard to make this work. Also, it's hard to try to make it work and talk at the same time. Maybe I'm really overdoing it with the neon lightning effect. I mean, it's not like it's not working at all. But some elements do work better than others. I mean, it's so hard. Okay, what's happening there? Shouldn't that? Oh. I don't know. So hard to get this working the correct way. At the moment it kinda isn't. But I do like those glowing elements. I think they certainly add some kind of flair to the image. Might be too much. I don't know, the main problem still persists that it doesn't really work in scale. That's the main problem. Also, I think some of those foregroundish skyscraper thingies are way too dark in value. You could just... or maybe they aren't. It's a tough call. I mean, one way to solve the scale problem would be to erase this whole area here and simply repaint it until it fits in scale. But then again, for today I'm a bit too tired to pursue this. But maybe in some of the next streams I could try to do it. But I'm still pretty bummed out with this one. Basically, as soon as I do something which isn't landscape related, I tend to struggle a bit. But I guess that's the point, and I also strongly think this one turned out better than the last Cityscapes, so that's that. Why did I add those? Not here? Here. Okay. That gets rid of them. Okay, that's as far as I want to take it for now. So, thank you for staying with me this entire time on the stream. I hope you got some insights, or at least enjoyed the experience, enjoyed the ride while it lasted. Perhaps I will continue with this one, I'm not too sure. The basic construction is okay, and if you zoom it down, it kind of works, surprisingly. This area with the people, I certainly want to improve upon, because it would add some additional depth. But still, like, this is the main element and I'm struggling a bit with it. Yeah. That's about it. So, as I said, thank you for staying with me on the stream, and I'll see you guys perhaps next Friday, where my regular stream is scheduled, perhaps even earlier, but that depends a little bit on my regular 9 to 5 schedule. So, take care. Goodbye.